Hello, everyone. Tony Thornton here, and thank you for joining us for Time with Tony. Our goal through Time with Tony is going to be to bring you a personal story, something that has occurred in my life or my family's life, and talk about the challenges and or the triumphs that occurred, and also bring into the discussion a Bible verse that got us through that particular time, that challenge, or that triumph that we're going to be discussing. There'll be new topics every month, and hopefully that it will inspire you, motivate you. Hopefully it will be something that will give you comfort and support you in whatever time of need that you may have. But we just thank you so much for joining us, and hopefully it'll make an impact on your life, both personally and professionally. Today's topic is raising or lifting others up. You know, to be a good leader, to be a good father, mother, spouse, grandfather, whatever the case may be, even an employer, our whole goal in life should be to lift others up. Our goal in life should be to instill in others that there are opportunities that we want to share with them that can help them be better. And, you've always heard the term, it's better to give than to receive. And I really feel like, as we give our talents, our knowledge, our resources, especially our time to others, it really lifts them up and brings them to a whole new level. At a young age, I was very fortunate to have great mentors in my life. From the time, my mom and dad started raising me and my sisters, they always lifted us up and give us, great direction. And then when we got into, our early years in junior high and high school, it seemed like there was always a mentor or someone that was trying to give or to share that really made an impact on our lives. And, you can go back and look at your life and you can say that there was a positive impact or there was a negative impact from those individuals that you may or may not have associated with. But if you really dive into what the content of sharing, lifting, and bringing others up around you has to do with today, it has to do with everything. We're living in a time that's more challenging than I would have ever expected it to be during my lifetime. A lot of the things that's going on right now probably would have been expecting that to happen to my grandchildren. But, we don't know what the future brings, but we do know that the Lord's got a path and that we're going to follow that path. But our goal through His teachings is always to try to share and lift up others. And that's basically what our topic is today. So how do we go about doing so? It's a simple gesture of maybe just opening up a door for someone or saying thank you to someone. Or just a casual wave or a nod of the head. It's just so many ways that we can make positive impacts on others that we really just don't think about as often as we should or do as much and often as we should. I think that each of us has an opportunity to make an impact on others, regardless if we're talking to them. Your actions speak louder than words. We've heard those terms since we were a kid. And it's so important for us to understand that, our actions, our communication skills, the way that we walk, talk, and the way that we do things really and truly is impacting others. And, the question is, are we impacting others in a positive way or are we impacting others in a negative way? So I challenge you to kind of look at what you're doing each day and how you're approaching life, as a whole. I tell people quite often, we don't know what's going on in others' lives. There may be dealing with a divorce. They may be dealing with, an injury, an illness, the loss of a loved one. We just don't know what everyone else is really dealing with unless they're very close to us. And even sometimes our closest relationships, we don't know what may be happening or occurring, from a thought process. So we need to always focus on lifting others up, building others up, raising others up, and hopefully we will make an impact on their lives and hopefully we can make a difference in them in the way that we react with them or with others. Again, our actions speak louder than words. So I want to leave you with a passage today from Proverbs 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all the ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. I learned a long time ago, maybe in my mid-30s, that I can't do it by myself. And once I accepted the fact that the Lord had a path for me, had a direction for me, had a path and a direction for my family, and I really started focusing on that, that's when the blessings began. And I just challenge each of you to look at what's going on in your life. If you haven't turned your life over to God, please do so. It's so important and so impactful that you won't look back on it in a negative way whatsoever. So again, thank you for being here today. Thank you for your spending a little bit of time with Tony. God bless. Have a great week. Have a great month. And hopefully you'll join us again. Most of my friends and folks that are out there that call me from time to time, they'll always say, "Hey man, how you doing?" And the first thing I'll say is, "Life is good." And the reason I say that is God is good. God has blessed me, my family, my friends in so many impactful ways that it's just undescribable. But not only should we think that life is good, but we should strive for life to be great. So I'm going to challenge each of you to tag on to that tagline, "Life is good," but let's see what we can do to make life great. Have a great week, have a great month, and hopefully you'll join us again soon. Thank you.